Hello dear students, in this video we are going to understand Prolog with an example and implementation in GNU Prolog. So if you haven't installed the GNU Prolog yet, you can check the link in the description box and can install it. So let's start the discussion. So Prolog is a declarative language. Declarative language here means that you have to declare the things which you are going to use. Next is programming in Prolog means describing the world. That means you are going to describe the things that are around you, like the relationships or anything around you or the facts. So basically, if I'll say there are three basic things that are used in Prolog. So first is fact, second is rule, and third is query. So maybe these terms are new to you, but at the end of the video, you will get a clear idea of all these things. So in Prolog, we are going to ask questions about the previously described world. It means that if I say something like this, if I say some fact, like fact is what? If I say John is the father of Bob. If I'll say John is the father of me, Bob, so it is a fact. It represents a fact that it is a relationship between the John and Bob. So these type of sentences in which we are describing the world, this is a fact. Now, on the basis of this fact, we are going to ask questions with the program. These questions are query. And now, what is the rule? Rule can be described as for this particular fact, I can write rule as Father John and so in this form, I'm going to represent this fact in our program. So when I want to write that John is the father of Bob in Prolog, then I'm going to write Father John, comma Bob, along with the full stop. The full stop in Prolog is known as period. It is compulsory to add period after the program so that one can understand that the fact has ended and execute that particular fact. So basically these are the three things. Now we are going to understand it in more detail with the help of an example. So if I take an example like bigger elephant horse. Okay. So here what does it mean? Let us depict a situation in which you went to a zoo and you seeing different animals and you are trying to find the relationship between them, that which animal is bigger than which. That means two animals x and y, which can be x and y. Here are the variables that can take any value of any animal. So you are trying to find the relationship between the two particular type of animals. For example, firstly, if you have seen a elephant and horse, then you will say that bigger elephant horse, this is the form of representing. Now what does it mean here? What does this fact means bigger elephant horse? It means that the person want to define that the elephant is bigger than horse. Now, if I want to execute it, so the method of executing is already described in previous videos. You can check. I can recap it in brief over here. So what you have to do is you have a notepad file in which you write the code and then you are going to call it in the GNU Prolog console window with the help of certain commands, and then your program will get executed. So if I want to write this fact like bigger elephant horse, then how I am going to write? So firstly, open the notepad. So here I'm going to write bigger elephant, comma, horse. So this is a fact. So this is the fact that you have written that elephant is bigger than horse. Okay. So if you will compile it, you will get successful interpretation that it is correct. So let us add some more things also in it, in this program. So if I want to write other animals too, like about elephant and horse we have already done. If I want to add the relationship between horse and donkey, then donkey and dog, and donkey and monkey. So firstly we will add all these things in the notepad file. So here I am writing bigger horse, comma, donkey, period, then bigger. Next relationship is between donkey and dog, and the last relationship is between donkey and monkey. So these all are the relationships, these all are the animals which we have seen in the zoo, and I have added them in the form of facts and what is the relationship between each of them. So if we compile this, it is okay. We are also going to compile it, but first we are trying to understand that what can be the possible queries on the basis of this. Okay, so what is actually query? Query is actually a question. Query just simply means question. Any question, like some knowledge is given, and on the basis of this knowledge, this is knowledge base, you are going to ask some question and you will answer that. So after having compiled it, we can ask the Prolog system questions or queries about it. So what can be the possible queries? Let us first try to understand this, and then we are going to compile and all. So if I am going to ask bigger donkey dog, okay, so what does it mean? Firstly, when we have compiled it, so firstly I will compile it. So for compiling, you have to save it as .pl extension. So here I am taking the name as bigger .pl, and save as type is all files, save, and it is. So when you do this, you will see on the place where you saved it, GNU Prolog type of icon is there. You have to just click on this, and you will see that it says that lines are read and it is compiled successfully. So if I ask question like, here in our first line we have written that bigger elephant horse. So I want to ask that is elephant bigger than horse or not. Okay, so I'm asking the query bigger elephant, comma, horse, and ending it along with a period. So when I enter, then you will see yes. Here yes means it want to say that yes, elephant is bigger than horse. So this is known fact to us, all of us, that elephant is bigger than horse. Okay. So if we proceed further, the bigger, if I take the next example as donkey and dog. So if I want to write bigger donkey and dog. With this, my program will tell me is it relation is true or not. That means is donkey bigger than dog or not. So when I enter, you will see true. True here means that yes, donkey is bigger than dog. Okay. So if I ask another query like monkey and elephant, so I want to ask is monkey bigger than elephant or not. So here I'll write bigger bigger monkey elephant. Okay, bigger monkey elephant. That means I want to know the relationship between monkey and elephant. So what I'll do, just adding a period and enter. So you will see that no. You'll say that yes, monkey is not bigger than elephant. So of course the answer should be no. So it is correct. No worries with this. No worries with this fact. So you get bigger monkey elephant as no. So you will say yes, it is true. It is known fact that this statement or this fact can't be true. So no is correct. Our program is working fine. Okay. So let's move to the next step. Here I am asking bigger elephant monkey. That means is elephant bigger than monkey? So what is going to we going to do? We are right here bigger, and we want to see the relationship between the elephant and monkey. So I'll write here elephant comma monkey. So according to your expectation, what you will feel that it should become yes. Of course, elephant is bigger than monkey. So let's press enter. You will see no. So why here no is? So what it can be the reason? Is our program incorrect? No, it's not. If you try to see the relationship between elephant and monkey, so checking our program, is there any relationship between elephant and monkey among all of these four? You will say no, there is no relationship. And in our first slide, we have already told that firstly we have to describe the world. Describe the world, and then on the basis of that the query is going to be answered. Okay, so since we haven't described the fact, that means we haven't described the relationship between the elephant and monkey. So how our program is going to know that is it true or not? So firstly you will say that this is clearly wrong as our real world is concerned. So if we check our program, we will see that there is no relationship between the elephants and monkeys as of now. So that's why our program is not working fine. So what you can do, you can add a transitive relationship. Okay, transitive relationship. So what is transitive relationship is, if I'll say that A is less than B, or we consider it as greater than, that will be big fine. So here I am considering it as, if I'll say with the help of bigger, we'll consider bigger A comma B. That means I want to say that A is bigger than B, and at the same time I'm going to say that bigger B comma C. That means B is greater than C. On the basis of these two facts given in your knowledge base. Knowledge base is the place where all the facts or information is stored. On the basis of these facts stored in the knowledge base, you can conclude what, that A is bigger than C. Okay, you can depict this relationship on the basis of this knowledge base. So we have to add this thing. So firstly, why I am going to do such a tedious task? It is also possible that I'll simply add a relationship bigger elephant monkey in my notepad program and all things will work fine. But you will try to see, if I'll add only bigger elephant monkey here, then also I have to add relationship between each element. For example, for elephant, I have to add relationship between donkey, elephant horse, elephant dog, elephant monkey, all the relationships meant that for each of them. That means if there are 10 animals, if there are 10 animals, then for each of them I have to point it to 9. possibilities. So this, for this the program becomes too much lengthy. So instead of this, what I am trying to do, I am trying to add a transitive clause simply, which we have discussed here. That means describing some rule like this, that if A is greater than B and B is greater than C, then simply we will say that A is greater than C or A is bigger than C. So implementing the same approach in our program, the first one is the simple method, bigger elephant monkey. You can try it simply. There is no worries with this. It is simple. Just add this and then again ask with console that bigger elephant monkey. It will work fine. Okay. So let us discuss the transitive one, which is a typical one for somewhat typical one for you. So we are going to implement it with these statements. Okay, here what is it going to say? Is bigger xy when bigger is xy, or is it bigger xy when there exists some z. In previous example, which I have explained, there I was taking ABC. Here it is xyz. So just adding these things to our notepad program. Okay, I added and then again saving the things. And what we are going to ask, the fact which we were discussing is bigger elephant monkey. So we will ask again the same query, is elephant bigger than monkey? So bigger elephant comma monkey along with a period. So maybe it is not saved. Bigger elephant comma monkey along with a period. Here the relation which we have described over here is bigger. So we will have to ask the query in the form of is bigger. So writing is underscore bigger and the elephant and dog and period. So it says true. That means yes, elephant is bigger than dog and our problem which our program is facing is corrected. Okay. So I hope this is clear to you. So this is same thing, you can implement it for dog, monkey and other elements in for which the relationship is not defined. If I'm asking for is bigger elephant monkey. So is underscore bigger elephant comma monkey and a period, then also it is working fine. So that's the end of this program. So now we have only asked the query on the basis of the things which is already mentioned. On the basis of the things which is already mentioned, like is this relationship exist or not. The second query which we can ask is like, which list out all the elements that are bigger than monkey. This can be the other query for this type of example, that you have to list the animals which are bigger than a particular type of animal. Okay. So how we will implement this is in our program. There is nothing much here. We just have to make a simple change in our program. So here we are going to write is bigger, and we are going to introduce a variable like xyz. You can take any variable, and I want to know the animals which are bigger than monkey. Let us take an example. Okay, and a period. So you will see donkey. So in our program, if we see that uh, donkey is bigger than monkey, that's why it is representing as donkey. Now, if I want to know all the elements which are bigger than monkey, so what I need to do is just put a semicolon, then it will give the next animal. Okay. So elephant, next animal is elephant, which is bigger than donkey. And again putting the semicolon, you will see horse, which is also bigger than monkey. If I'm again putting the semicolon, you will see no. Here no means that there is no more animal exists that is bigger than monkey over in our knowledge base, as no animal exists over here which is bigger than monkey. Okay, so we can put here semicolon, and with which we will able to know the all the animals which are bigger than a particular type of animal. You can try this for other animals also, or what you can do is you can list some more animals over here and then putting some relationships over there. So practice this and practice these slides, and I hope you will able to understand the basic three facts, that what is a fact, rule and query, or the thing which we have described over here, these two lines, these are the rules, that how we are going to write bigger, how we are going to find the bigger animal. So these are the rules, these things which I have described as these things which are described over here, these are the facts in our program, and the implementation on console, the query which we have asked, this is bigger elephant monkey and is bigger X monkey. These are the queries or questions which we have asked to our Prolog program. So these three basic concepts of Prolog, I hope these are clear to you, and if you are able to do this properly, then this is the basic thing, and on the basis of this all the AI lab works. So practice these things along with different examples, and if you really like the video, do like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.